The Poker Dome Challenge is brought to you by MansionPoker.com. Welcome to the game. Rick Berger remains the king of the hill, at least so far, 151,000 in chips. But look at the bottom. Billy Gray and Stuart McMillan with the blinds at 2 and 4,000 are in danger. Billy Gray sitting in fourth place right now, kind of appropriate since he is a father of 4. Out of Bergman, Arkansas, and he doesn't always live up to his name, or at least his screen name at the table.
My screen name is Bluff City. To be honest, I really don't bluff a whole lot, even with that kind of screen name. I like speed poker. It makes you make quick decisions instead of sitting there all day thinking about it. I play a lot online. I've played up to 8 screens or 8 tables at a time, so I feel that plays into my hands because I'm used to doing that. Win or lose, you know, it's a great experience. I know I wouldn't be able to afford to come out here on my own, so this is really going to be great.
Back in Arkansas, Billy Gray is a sales rep for a first aid company. He's going to need to put a Band-Aid on that chip stack and stop the bleeding. And I actually think Billy Gray really needs to loosen it up a little bit. We've seen him play pretty tight.
Well, the action around now to the chip leader, Rick Berger. Look at that mound in front of him. The king-queen offsuit. Folds with time running down. Once again, we are playing speed poker.
Chris Berger has officially tripled his chip stack. And Billy Gray picks up a very useful set of blinds.
Blind still at 2 and 4,000, and we're keeping an eye on Stuart McMillan, the bartender out of Katy, Texas. He is running out of time. He's had one huge hand. That was queens. That was the only time he raised. And now it's over to McMillan, who's going to get rid of his hand. Berger, king 10 offsuit, gets rid of it. Guy likes to see a lot of flops. Now down to the blinds. Sato Black, very aggressive in this position throughout the tournament. Announces a raise with the ace-9 offsuit.
And she's going to take Billy Gray's big blind. Chris, in defense of Stuart McMillan, he's in a tough spot. Directly to his left is the chip leader, Rick Berger. So if McMillan tries to be cute, there's somebody there to slap him down.
I hear you, but the blinds are 2 and 4,000, Michael. At some point, you know, you want to, he's blinded down. So McMillan looking at a 6 deuce suited. Look, he's very frustrated, you can tell. Berger making the call with the queen 8 suited. Black getting rid of her hand, as does Gray. So now a check by Richard Rickabaugh, who has the ace high in his hand. 8, 4, 9, pair of hearts on the board. Both players get a piece of it. Rickabaugh with the bottom pair, checking. Berger
10,000.
making it 10,000 to go with middle pair.
Just taking a stab at it. What you doing, man? I got a bottom pair. Fold.
He told the truth. That's a first for a poker player at the table. Berger picking up another pot. He's threatening to run away with this thing, Michael, huh? Look at that.
It's about that time. Yeah. You're a big line. I'm small. I'll show you. It's about that time.
Stuart McMillan in the big blind says it's about that time. He almost doesn't need to look at these 2 cards, Chris Rose. He's already has 4,000 of his 12,000 chips in play.
Well, Berger with the ace-6 suited has made the call. Black folds. Gray, ace-3 suited, makes a call. Once again, he is on a short stack as well, and McMillan just checks.
Well, he gets to see the flop for free.
Right. 7, queen, 4. So McMillan makes bottom pair.
And if I'm McMillan, all my chips go in right here.
He's got to take a chance. And he just checks.
Wow. Berger.
All in by Berger.
A complete bluff. Gray can't possibly call.
Fold. And he gets rid of his hand.
And McMillan has got to call, Chris.
Well, I caught a part, but not really the part I wanted to catch. So.
McMillan lays it down. Wow.
Yeah, I can tell when just the way you bet.
Chris, McMillan is like an icicle who's just been set out in the sun. He's just dripping, dripping, dripping till he's not there anymore.
He's won one hand all night. Makes it tough to win the $25,000 at this table and advance to our $1 million qualifying table next week with that sort of performance. Black gets rid of her ace-4. Gray announces a fold. Once again, blinds 2 and 4,000. Rickabaugh, ace-jack offsuit.
And Chris, we're going to see a race here. We're going to see ace-jack versus a pair of threes, and McMillan is going to have his tournament life on the line with those little threes. The problem is, for McMillan, he allowed himself to get down to merely 8,000 chips, so there he is. He's all in. So even if he's fortunate enough to hang on and double through here, he's barely back in the game.
Well, let's see. If he holds on, he will double up. If not, he will join our 6th place finisher, Gary Kirk, in the green room. Right now, McMillan with the lead.
And one of the reasons he... Oh!
There goes the ace.
I was just about to say that we've already seen one of the aces thrown in the muck.
So now McMillan looking for that 3. There's only 2 left in the deck, or he will finish in 5th place. And McMillan is done. Stuart McMillan, the bartender out of Katy, Texas, youngest competitor at the table. It's time for him to bid adieu. We will continue the action. That's when we return to Las Vegas right after this.